Most anime fans think of the second Hokage and probably do what most people do and immediately think the word racist in capital letters quicker than Mr. Crocker screams, "They got parents!" He literally single-handedly represents white hooded tendencies in the Naruto verse to some fans. The Uncle Ruckus of Naruto, if you will. And I don't blame anyone that does, by the way, but over the years, he seemed like a specific type of crazy to me that we even see in the real world to a degree, and it's a little overblown, to be honest, but only a little. For me, if I had to sum it up quick, Tobirama is like the Kanye West of the Hidden Leaf Village. Whoa, wait, before you leave, let me explain. Kanye West made amazing music and connected with people through his struggles and creativity in the early years of his career. On a level we really rarely see in young artists. But we can't act like he wasn't saying crazy shit almost from the jump, which got worse over the years through more experiences influencing his decisions in a way like Tobirama and his increasing hate for Uchiha through his life. Comparing Kanye's career to the Senju versus Uchiha conflict, I know may sound like it comes out of nowhere and crazy, but stay with me. It's more like Tobirama has the same thought process for his situation, along with that hefty amount of ego that Yeezy also holds, and not a stretch to call them borderline narcissistic with their status. Kanye is Kanye, of course, and Tobirama is the Senju and Hokage. Tobirama hates Uchiha, and Kanye hates. Never mind. Anyway, both treat threats to their family, similarly showing absolutely no fear and also going to extreme lengths, even fighting with family to protect all their parts of the family, and waste zero time making sure others know how they feel about their enemy, like Kanye writing a song about beating Pete Davidson, or Tobirama pretty much thinking Uchihas are probably better off deleted, or at least segregated. Of course, if you couldn't tell, extreme measures to protect means they both are more than a little unhinged. Kanye maybe more so since he can just keep surprising us, the world is his oyster type B and blank canvas, I guess, even though he's already done a lot, while Tobirama just gets his old reruns like a weird racist version of Seinfeld. But in my mind, if someone like Kanye with millions to secure his security always feels threatened, and also to be fair, has had his fair share of dangers to his family, remind you, his wife, then now ex-wife, was a hostage in Paris a few years back. It hasn't really been that long, and that's pretty much as real as it gets. So in this video, we'll talk about if someone like Tobirama, also knee-deep in a shitty situation, is really as bad as the community views him, and honestly, if he could have made the situation better. If we're to talk about some of the things he's done as leader of the village, I feel it's best to start with the more controversial things. So, more Uchiha, of course, but specifically making the Uchiha the Hidden Leaf Police. Depending on your interpretation, it might not have been a bad decision. You can't deny the Uchiha are a powerhouse, and maybe other than the Hyuga, I don't know who else would really be fit for the job without just causing chaos, but really what I mean, and more importantly, is there's a small chance it originally didn't have any bad intentions, and I know I'm playing devil's advocate with this, but at that point, Tobirama had been fighting Uchiha for a long time, even before he became Hokage, keep in mind, and could have genuinely been tired of the conflict, maybe thinking uniting the village so not to fight a war inside the village and outside, and be able to focus his attention fully on foreign conflicts while making an early attempt in his leadership to heal wounds from the past. Not that that's very likely, but technically that is one of those things that is kind of left up to you to decide in your own headcanon, but I can see why it just seems like it's, done out of hate. I ask myself though, if I was in Tobirama's position and giving him the benefit of the doubt, actually, wanting to make things better with the Uchiha, I can't really think of too many better options other than giving them a role in the village to feel more accepted, of course, and with such a battle-hardened clan like the Uchiha, really, where else do you put them? Just putting them out in the front line seems more like an insult than praise, and that's putting it lightly. Although keeping almost all of the Uchiha in the village to police is strategic, no matter how you look at it, and you can't tell me that didn't benefit the village, having that type of beefed-up security during the Great Ninja Wars under Tobirama and Hiruzen. Like, imagine a row of Sharingan watching you walk up to the village, or even worse, they all activate as you get to the gate, and you're just standing there like, well, this is it. I can still see why, just due to history, why that would still be a shady move to make them the police, because, Tobirama doing it is going to be shady to the Uchiha no matter what, but I'm pretty sure that's a lose-lose situation, damned if you do, damned if you don't, is how I would describe Tobirama's Hokage run. Really, them not making Uchiha a Hokage instead of Tobirama is kind of, it already made Tobirama's run kind of dead in the water, if you will. But like with everyone in life, though, our decisions and actions are heavily influenced, if not solely based on things we've experienced, and how others and environments have treated us. Tobirama and Kanye aren't one for one the same, and I want to make that clear. That was more a general look on both before comments roll in, but we can all agree they have an admirable and almost insane level of devotion to their family, which if you know even a little bit about both, you know it makes sense from their past why this makes sense for their personalities. And in Tobirama's case, where it literally was in times of war, where if he makes a mistake or just even gets outplayed at the wrong time, it could cost not only his family, but the whole village. Multiple clans, multiple lineages. It's like living in Philly and you get into a fight with someone from Buffalo, and instead of them threatening to come to your city, they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna just destroy the whole state of Pennsylvania. The whole state. I'll get you eventually. So you can see how a situation on a scale like this could lead to Tobirama definitely making some questionable acts and statements at the very least. With the amount of power he had though, and how much hate the Uchiha had in general, village-wide, I wonder if Tobirama just gets the blame for really being the problem, or if he just gets the racist label, because that's just what his era was about, more like Madara's little brother telling Madara not to trust the Senju. Sometimes I hesitate to call Tobirama straight up racist, like a lot of Naruto fans do, because I just feel like we didn't see enough of Tobirama's life. We can assume that he was, but he could have had some internal struggles that we didn't see, and I guess if you want to say that after the pieces we got of him, I can't really say you're wrong, but is he honestly that bad? Sure, Tobirama hated Uchiha and probably hates them more than most of the ninja world combined, but I feel like that makes it mean even more when it's him begging for Sasuke's life to be spared by Madara. I don't really see people bringing that up too often, but that was like a whole scene with Tobirama of all people, who killed Madara's little brother, Izuna, and Crip walked out while Hashirama begged for peace. Now even he realized the cycle of hate he had been born and raised in. Mostly I just think the fandom is extra hard on him because his brother is Hashirama, who is pretty much a ninja hippie at the end of the day, who's snapped one time to kill Madara, so Tobirama looks like an even bigger asshole standing next to him. Keep in mind, Hashirama probably could have killed Madara the whole time, even though it's not like a Hiruzen and Orochimaru situation, but that's for another video. Crazy that when Danzo starts hating on the Uchiha though, he magically gets Sharingan in his skin and the Hokage, and everyone just shrugs their shoulders and leaves him alone. Well, Tobirama made the Flying Raijin, Edo Tensei, something else that I'm forgetting, and basically said, hey guys, might want to watch out for the emotionally unstable Uchiha, and he gets hit with the "you're a racist" stick. Sure, honestly could have been way worse when, again, we're talking about the low-key dictator of the village. If you think about it, since they picked the strongest ninja in the village to be Hokage, they need to be above a certain military rank, following, which comes with more information that gets more and more classified at each rank. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? If the Hokage really wanted to get something done, let's just say it wouldn't be that much of an argument unless it's like post-Great Ninja War Kakashi or even old man Hiruzen could body most of the village by himself. So I guess that's how it goes though. I don't make the rules, I just try to guess what they are as they roll out every day. But that'll do it for the video. If you still think Tobirama is just as shitty as you thought, let me know. Tell me why, or if he's actually even better to you now. That would be cool. I wouldn't really expect that from this, but in my opinion, I don't see Tobirama as the devil that the Naruto verse makes him, or Naruto fandom really. I don't really, it's subtle things in the Naruto verse, but I think the Naruto fandom makes it worse. And I wouldn't say it's subtle in the Naruto verse, but compared to the fandom, makes me label it as subtle. But yeah, thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate you watching the video. If you enjoyed what you listened to, please leave a like and subscribe. I've been Nimbus. I'll catch you in the next one.